CP340 Networks and Data Security, Section 14. Create a graphical representation of a network. Contents 14.1 Typical home network. 14.2 Identify commonly used symbols to represent the elements of a network. 14.3 Identify the elements of a network. 14.4 Typical network for a small business. And 14.5 Graphical representation of a solutions interaction in an enterprise network and references. 14.1 The typical home network. So the internet in the top left connects to the firewall. Whatever's coming in or out gets checked by the firewall, goes to your Ethernet, routes to your router, which could go to your printer, your smartphone, stuff like that, just through wireless connection. While the Ethernet could also connect to your desktop, or it could connect to your switch, which could branch off to like many laptops or whatever you have connected via the switch. So like that. 14.2 and 14.3 were pretty similar, so I combined them. You have your server icon, your firewall, terminal, server, router, bridge, hub, cloud, switch, comlink, printer, and Ethernet. I find those were the most common ones after research. 14.4 Typical small business network. Okay, so you have your internet, goes through the modem, the firewall. This can connect to the main terminal workstation for the small business. A switch that goes to a server or workstations on the bottom. From there it could go to a router for a wireless network, which could go from smartphone to laptop. Solutions interaction in an enterprise. So you have your internet that goes to your firewall, to your core switch. From the core switch, it could branch off to your database switch, your supercomputer switch, your printer switch, which would connect to a printer, a copier, a fax machine, whatever the enterprise has. From the core switch, it could go to the office switch number 1. You have multiple offices. So from the office router through wireless or wired, depends, whatever you want, you can have your workstations. References that I used Lucid Chart to look at some network diagram examples. Concept Draw is pretty helpful as well, especially for the small business. This concludes section 14.